About a week and a half or 2 weeks ago, Star Wars The Force Awakens tickets went on sale online to the general public, along with the premiere of its latest and final trailer, and promptly Star Wars fans broke the internet. Which leads me to the question, will Star Wars break the box office as well this Christmas? Star Wars, you already know about it, but if for some godforsaken reason you are not aware and familiar of Star Wars, or you're a young kid whose parents haven't told him or her about Star Wars, you have terrible parents by the way, I am going to tell you a bit about Star Wars. Created by George Lucas into the biggest film commodity of all time, Star Wars has become its own marketplace, man. It follows age-old storytelling wherein a young protagonist is prophesied to be a leader amongst men. This story also involves a magical or surreal element, as seen in the Lord of the Rings and Harry Potter movies and books. There are so many things about this franchise that have made it into everyday conversation and truly elevates this franchise to be the greatest film franchise of all time. Questions and water cooler conversations such as, did Greedo shoot first? The I am your father line parodied countless times.
I'll never give in. You killed my father.
No, Buzz. I am your father.
Wow, what an ending! Who'd have thought Darth Vader was Luke Skywalker's father?
Thank you, Mr. Blow the Picture for me.
The question I'm posing here is whether Star Wars will break the box office. But let's forget the obvious, the crashing of the websites, the broken records of most watched trailer, let's forget all of that. What are the other reasons as to why Star Wars will possibly ravage the box office? So, shall we begin? The original cast. If there's any one specific reason the level of excitement on this Star Wars film is higher than any other, is because of the original cast. Han Solo, Princess Leia, and Luke friggin' Skywalker will be in this film. Although it does feature a brand new cast with excellent actors including Oscar Isaac, I'm mainly seeing this for the original cast, like a ton of other people. Actually make that the whole world. The people are willing to forgive the prequels. Ah yes, the prequels, how I never tire of speaking about them. Seriously, they're so fucking bad. But Star Wars fans are really unique fans. And couple that with the saying, time heals all wounds, really plays to full effect here. They are willing not to just forgive, but forget that the prequels ever happened. To a few diehard film fans, this might be an issue, but not Star Wars fans. The level of excitement this film sits at is alarming. J.J. Abrams. This guy has all the goodwill in the world, man. Of course, this could all turn around and bite him in the ass if The Force Awakens is still resting. See what I did there? He has directed only good films so far. A lot of people liked Super 8. I, for one, didn't. I think JJ, as fantastic as he is, doesn't have his own voice, apart from lens flares. Super 8 was a public blowjob of Spielberg's films, and the second Star Trek film is insanely and scarily similar to The Wrath of Khan. His Star Trek films, to me, were an audition for Star Wars, just like what Matthew Vaughn did with Kingsman. He wants to make a Bond movie. So J.J. Abrams made a bunch of Star Trek movies to show that, yo, I can do a Star Wars film. And the fans of Star Trek seem pretty content with it, so there's no doubt a name like J.J. Abrams will bring in the big bucks. Speaking of J.J. Abrams, this film does not need to be a masterpiece. Unlike the first two films, A New Hope and The Empire Strikes Back, those were masterpieces. This is alarming, and this bothers me. This bothers me a lot. I know of dozens of Star Wars fans who have straight up told me that at this moment, the quality of the film does not matter to them. They are alright with seeing an okay film. I have a big issue with this, man. Sacrificing quality for the right to say that their favorite film franchise delivered yet another great film? Big no-no. But good thing Star Wars fans don't give a shit about my opinion. Nostalgia. 2015. Look at the movies that came out this year, man. Terminator, Mad Max 4, the last Mad Max movie came out in the 80s, Jurassic World. If it's anything we've learned is that fans and moviegoers love nostalgia, and the trailers have marketed that same nostalgia factor beautifully. Ending a trailer with something like this helps.
Chewie, we're home.
I have a sneaking suspicion that come Christmas Eve there will be lines and lines and lines of people, of all ages, standing to watch Star Wars The Force Awakens, which leads me to my next point. Decades of followers. Star Wars: A New Hope arrived in theaters in 1977. There is no other film franchise apart from the Bond films that still continues to produce films today. There are more than 4 decades of generations of kids and parents who have grown up around this beloved film franchise. There are families of families of families dying to see this film. No doubt this is going to be the biggest factor in making this the biggest movie opening ever. And my final point is Star Wars. Actually, I lied. You know what? The biggest factor of The Force Awakens breaking records is that it's a fucking Star Wars movie. It's been a decade since the last Star Wars came out, and I'm gonna be lying if I said that there's a certain level of excitement and happiness that surrounds The Force Awakens, and I hope to stand in line with you this Christmas. My name is Rameez Khan. If you like this video, please let me know by hitting that like button. Do you think Star Wars will eclipse Jurassic World's domestic box office opening set earlier this June? Let me know in the comments below. Do you think Star Wars The Force Awakens can cross Avatar as the highest grossing movie of all time? Let me know after you hit that subscribe button. Until then, people, remember to please love yourselves and have a great day. Sayonara.